FM.
Reggae Radio, Irie FM.
When a youth fails, it's always put down to personal problems. But one cannot ignore the social system.
Lord have mercy, look at my grandson. Look at my grandson. Lord have mercy.
Old Rastafari, man.
You're going the other way.
Nah, man, 2 years to this, Rastafari or war, you know. I man choose Rastafari, man.
When a youth fails, it's always put down to personal problems. But one cannot ignore the social system and the effect it can have on an individual.
Reggae
it's all
Radio,
about the youth.
Irie FM.
It's all about the youth them of today. Their role in this society, the part they're gonna play. It's all about the youth them of today. The future for tomorrow, they have to lead the way. Too much unemployment, too much violence and the crime. Too much of we youths are in a prison doing time. Not enough in the colleges and universities. Not enough for them to do. Not enough activities. Our youth have so much energy, so much vitality. If it's channeled in the right direction, how great they could be. But they face a lot of problems in this society. And it's supposed to be a land of equal opportunity. It's just the other day, them get to realize racism in society is institutionalized. It took the murder of a black youth to open up their eyes. Equal opportunities, is it a pack of lies? It's all about the youth them of today. Their role in this society, the part they're gonna play. It's all about the youth them of today. The future for tomorrow, they have to lead the way. Make we look into the schools, we youths now do so well. Enough of them I get suspended and I get expelled. When they finish primary school, they were doing very well. Them come out of the secondary, just about and spell. When it comes to sport, the youth get no support. Athletics on the football pitch and also on the court. But then you will find, when it comes to the youth, their mind, all of a sudden some teachers don't have enough time. Our youths are as intelligent as everybody else. At school they are not really taught no knowledge of themselves. They are categorized and thrown up on the shelf. They're left with only certain choices of obtaining wealth. It's all about the youth them of today. Their role in this society, the part they're gonna play. All about the youth them of today. The future for tomorrow, they have to lead the way. Go to get a job that is well paid. Suddenly they find out that they just don't have a grade. Lack of qualifications can bring them misery. They have to do some packing in a dirty factory. The bosses start to talk to them like they're a little child. The youths then they don't like it and their blood it starts to boil. Disrespect and racial insults get the youth them mad. Tell the boss about himself and where to stick his job. We need some more role models, some more black businesses. We need more black professionals and more black industries, so the youth can see the reality of what they can achieve. Capable of anything, all they need is to believe. It's all about the youth them of today. Their role in this society, the part they're gonna play. It's all about the youth them of today. The future for tomorrow, they have to lead the way. One of the biggest corruptors of the youth, that is the TV. Illusion and confusion passed off as reality. If you don't have the latest clothes, then you are a nobody. Brainwashing their minds just to make people money. I wish the youth would wise up. I wish that they could see they are the fashion models for the whole community. So instead of boosting ill-figure Nike and Versace, they could design and make their own clothes and make their own money. Glory glorifying violence. To me that is a crime, but Hollywood and television do it all the time. They're putting negativity into the youth their mind, changing peaceful loving youths into the gangster kind. They know the youth love music, take advantage of the fact they're killing them with slackness, killing them with gangster rap. They think to be in fashion, they have to act like that, and before they know it, boom, they're addicted to the crack. It's all about the youths, the youth them of today. The role in this society, the part they're gonna play. It's all about the youth them of today. The future for tomorrow, they have to lead the way. The youths are not the problems, the youths are the victim of society's political system. Even when they're innocent in court, nobody listens. They are more likely to be sent to a prison. We must listen to the youths, we must listen to their needs, their desires and their aspirations, then we can proceed. Instead of spending all the time to change society, we must give the youths the power to control their destiny, cause without them there's no future. They are our shining light. It's essential for our people to keep them shining bright. And I know they've got the power, and I know they've got the might, and I'm confident the youth will make it all, cause it's all about the youths, the youth them of today. Their role in this society, the part they're gonna play. It's all about the youths, the youth them of today. The future for tomorrow, they have to lead the way.
Lord have mercy, look at my grandson. Look at my grandson. Lord have mercy.
Old Rastafari, man.
You're going the other way.
Nah, man, 2 years to this, Rastafari are war, you know. I'm choose Rastafari, man.
It's 2:31 p.m. Good afternoon, ya beautiful people, on this beautiful Thursday afternoon. It's May 22. How you doing? Good? Give thanks to His Majesty. This is a lovely day, and this is the Steppn Razor, the art of war. Let's round the shit in for Mutabaruka, but don't worry about that. You can call me Ruta. I like Jimmy Cliff say, yeah, man. I'm giving you the one.
This is Jimmy Cliff, recent inductee in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and you're listening to Run Shet in the morning.
No, Jimmy, Jimmy, come on, Jimmy. No, do better than that, Jimmy. Do better than that, Jimmy. It's 2:32 p.m., Jimmy. This is the Steppn Razor, the art of war.
With reggae music.
A lot of times when you talk about the art of war, you're probably wondering what we're talking about. You see, a lot of us here as Jamaicans, we won't even touch the world just now, just as Jamaicans. You know, for some reason or another, we become bad man because we have a firearm. You know what I mean? By whatever reason we get a gun, you know, whether we get a 38, or we have a, what else are going to be Sammy? We get a 9mm, we have an AK or M16. So we just say we are bad man. You know what I mean? So we start doing all kind of heinous crimes, and we start shoot up people and get wanted by police and everything. But we don't learn the art of war. Because tell me, where in the world you ever see an army fighting in oneself? And that's what you are doing. So you don't learn the art of war. Yeah, that's how war go. When you get up and you get all your gun and you get all your money by whatever means, they go buy all 2 gun and link up to your brethren and just say, well, that shows you out. And build gang. You know that? What you really a fight for? Yeah, man. You're a fool. You don't know the art of war. If you have a reason. Because with war come consequences, son. When you fight. You know what I mean? So you build up your little army, your 2 little pipe them now. You don't even know where you fight for. After war, then you're going to have to build the peace. You're also going to have to reconstruct. So, well, thing come in war, man. And wars, big wars are fight and finance and... Relax yourself, I'm going to try to find a work here, man. Because you don't know the art of war. You fight yourself and kick off your auntie door and 2 little brethren door about boy violate you. We are war, son. You're not even fighting for Jamaica. You're not even fighting for your district. You don't know the art of war. Let me teach you. Go.
I can't refuse it. Warrior, I'm a reggae warrior.
This is news from IRI FM, Jamaica's non-aligned news voice.
Good afternoon, I am Primrose Oliver with the local and international headlines. Police are probing the murder of an 8-year-old boy whose body was discovered in bushes in St. James this morning. The dead boy has been identified as Romain Robinson of Plantation Heights in St. James. The child's body, which had a stab wound, was found with the hands and feet bound in bushes. The child reportedly lived with his grandmother. The National Water Commission, NWC, says its Rock Spring and Palmetto Grove water supply systems in St. Mary are currently out of operation due to turbidity following the heavy rainfall over the past few days. The NWC says customers in the following areas will be affected by the operational downtime of these facilities. These include Palmetto Grove, Dean Pen, Killancolly, sections of Fraserwood, sections of Hopewell, Crawl, Tremelsworth, Africa Old Road, Big Road and Rock Spring. Today is the 5th anniversary of a sad event in the life of the country and a signpost in the care of Jamaica's children. It's 5 years since a fire at the Armadale killed 7 girls and has scarred and burnt others for life. And to this day, 5 years later, the victims and the families of those who died are yet to get $1 from the government. And in news overseas, residents in Nigeria say suspected militant Islamists have killed more than 25 people in an attack on a village in the northeastern part of the country. According to the BBC, the gunmen burnt nearly all the homes in Chikangudo and stole food in last night's attack. This came a day after a double bombing killed 122 in another part of the country. The Boko Haram group is suspected to have carried out the attacks as it intensifies its insurgency to create an Islamic State in Nigeria. Finally, a man accused of kidnapping a teenager and holding her captive for 10 years and forcing her to marry him has been charged in a California court. 42-year-old Isidro Garcia has been charged with rape, lewd attacks on a minor, and kidnapping to commit a sexual offense. He is due to appear in court later on Thursday. The woman, now 25, had a child with the alleged kidnapper. Authorities said she contacted police after getting in touch with her sister on Facebook. Those were the local and international headlines. You can go online to rfm.net to view some of the stories. You may also follow us on Twitter at rfmnews_. That should be rfm_news. From the RFM Newsroom, I'm Primrose Oliver.
Alright, sports, thank you very much. Wade Brown, respect man. This is the Steppn Razor with Ruta. And this is the final Thursday for now. That'll be on for Ruta, for Mutabaruka, the Steppn Razor. Muta should return next week. Muta is still in Africa. And if you were listening last week, you'd have heard the very interesting conversation we had with Muta live from Gambia about some juju people working some, as we call it here in the island, science. I mean, people were like cutting themselves with knives and machetes and they were not even bleeding. Yeah, that was last week we talked to Muta. Who knows what Muta will tell us this week, right, Brian? Mm-hmm. So good afternoon to you, wherever you are, whoever you are. As I said that, I remember the great Charles Hyatt. May he rest in peace. Charles was a great actor and comedian here in the island. Normally when he used to be on the radio. You never born them days in a row, cousin. In the good old days, man. Charles used to come on and say, good afternoon to you, wherever you are, whoever you are. That is Charles Hyatt, man. May his soul rest in peace. You see, one thing is the children have to learn our history. There have been so many great Jamaicans along this journey, especially even on the radio, over the years. Especially as a young man, I used to like listening to Charles Hyatt, Alan Magnus, the man is still about, still a go on. And my competition that too again, Alan. Anyway, the master Alan, big up yourself, my boss. Give thanks, the ice still fresh. Get a chance to listen to some stations in there, man, and listen to Alan. Alan still a chap, you know. Yeah, man, still a chap, man. And, yeah, man, great people, man. Today I saw somebody over by the Otres Craft Market that remind me about Bagger Brown. Remember Bagger Brown, man? Rest in peace, Bagger, man. Lynn stayed in place, they will know Bagger, man. Bagger. Great teacher of mine, too, you know. Bagger is the only man that actually go on stage and make his own echo, you know. He was a great radio personality. Bagger used to be on from JBC days. We used to work together down on radio waves, Bagger Brown. He died a few years ago, but wow, his memory will live on forever, Bagger Brown. Bagger used to make his own echo. Bagger would come and he would say, right, he would be like on the radio now, and Bagger would say stuff like, you're listening to the Steppn Razor with Ruta. So Bagger worked, you know, man. He was exceptional. And may his soul rest in peace. And all the other great people, like even good old Neville Willoughby. Remember good old Uncle Everman? Good evening, good night, Jano. Along the journey. Yeah. Yeah, man. Big them up, man. I may their soul rest in peace, because they'll help a youth like me if you can eat food now, you know? Yeah, man. Give thanks. This is the Steppn Razor. So here's what's on for today now. Well, in a little while we're talking to, because we always put a little entertainment in there, you know. So we're going to talk to Philbert Grant. Philbert is a promoter. And Philbert is putting on a show called Sweat, Dancehall Soca. Wow. And he's going to do it about Padgy Beach in Port Maria. So we're going to talk to him in a little while. And then also today, I want to talk to somebody from up at Carib Cement, you know, Carib Cement, because we hear about concrete roads. Like this is the way to go now. Jamaica must start build concrete roads. A few concrete roads, I'm missing me, no like them. So I don't know. So we're talking to Mr. Anthony Haynes, who's general manager of Carib Cement. We'll call him up a little more and find out what's going on in the cement business. Also, Montego Bay United is a champion team. So we're going to talk to Paul, the man who built the team and set everything from down to Montego Bay. So Montego Bay, you can't miss that. And once again, we feel it for the little youth down to Montego Bay. And also today again, we hear about a next little youngster. His body being found down in Cambridge. Cambridge is a nice place. I'm loving it, man. Ketadupa and all them places, you know. Romaine Robinson, Bika Step Primary Youth. Last seen at about 11 yesterday. What is a little boy could I do right now, man? Huh? Jano. And that me tell you, I know the art of war. You know? What is a little boy could I do right now? Jano, you to feel it to my heart. Cambridge, Bika State, all them place there. Enough love, you know. What happened? All the person who do it, you know, one thing I can tell you, is the Jamaican police. Police are finding on fast nowadays, you know. Yeah, man. So, you don't have to do stuff like that, brother. But anyway, it's 2:57. So I want to talk to Philbert now, because we don't really want to keep him holding too long, you know, because Philbert is actually putting on a show called Sweat. So I don't see why we should have keep Philbert on the line and go on Sweat right now. That's you, Philbert? Good afternoon.
That's true, man. Afternoon, boss.
Yes, man. This is a Steppn Razor, and this is Ruta. You understand? So we're going to start the show today with some entertainment, because you put it on a show called Dancehall Soca at Padgy Beach, Port Maria. And so this is tomorrow. Was actually today?
Yeah, it's today.
Oh, it starts already from 10 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
All right, tell me what's going on up there, because a nice thing, you know.
Well, actually, we're having lunch on right now.
Lunch?
And final preparation is going on right now. We have a decorative team still on the floor doing some final touch-up on the venue right now.
Padgy Beach, a nice place up at Port Maria, you know. So basically, you're starting on lunch going on. So later on, you're going to have DJ Smurf of Irie from up there. Flabadaba, Spready Glory, DJ Nico, Firelinks, Code Red, Kurt Riley, Party Animal. It's Kurt Riley name calling in my house more than anything else, you know. You see, anytime any one of my them start to do anything like them a party, I say, well, Kurt Riley, that, you know, a party animal. Yeah, so this should be good later on, man. And then they have Rhyme Minister and I-Octane, and it's going on tonight at Padgy Beach, Port Maria.
Yes.
Yeah, so spice up the thing, not Philbert Grandma. Make me feel like me if I go and go put on the clothes and come and sweat like a morning, man.
Well, actually, what I want to say to Jamaica is that come out and enjoy this very big bang. This the biggest party in St. Mary.
Yeah. From
a St. Mary promoter.
Yeah.
Sweat, Dancehall Soca edition this time around. And you know, it's tonight. We have performance by Rhyme Minister, who have just signed to Mavada.
Yeah.
And we have right now one of the most outstanding artists in Jamaica is H.I.M. Will be performing live.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of giveaways tonight.
Mad. So tonight it's all about sweat, dancehall, soca, so we give it a big up today, and it's an IRFM big up. That means some IRFM look on the poster, look on the promoter, and IRFM will go through, we check the artists them, and we check all the DJs on my play, we check DJ Smurf, we call him over, check all in documents, we see say him no want it for nothing, we check Flabba Dabba, check Spread the Glory, DJ Nico, Fire Links, check Code Red and Kurt Right, we see them alright, we say alright. IRFM endorse it. So later on, so today is the day, and later on in the evening, the show will go till 4 in the morning, and it's at Patch Beach, Port Maria, and it's called Sweat, 5 bills and 7 at the gate.
Yes.
So you can still get pre-sold right now, Philbert?
Yes, right now up to 6 o'clock this evening rather.
They may rather save me 2 bills, man, and buy a 1 guineas or something. So when we get the pre-sold them,
what I want to say is that 2 locations already called me and tell me that they run out of tickets.
You're not sending tickets only fast, Philbert, man.
Tickets going very fast, so if you're planning on going, got to go now.
Hold up the ticket of Philbert. Which part of the ticket them I sell, Philbert, for?
Well, it's Western Union, in St. Mary, which is Highgate, Port Maria, and another day. And you have Blingers in Ochire's. Right next door to the police station.
Right next door to the police station. And any Western Union in a St. Mary, they're not to be a Highgate St. Mary.
Yes.
Alright. So you go on, Philbert, yeah, Western Union, I work good, man.
Yes, boss.
Alright.
Western Union is one of the main sponsors, you know?
Alright, sir. Well, thank you, Western Union. And thank you, Philbert Grant. Philbert is a promoter of a show called Sweat. It's an IRFM endorsed event. It's actually happening now. Started at 10 this morning. It's going to go till 4 a.m. And it's at Padgy Beach in Port Maria, St. Mary. And so I want to thank Philbert and go ahead and have yourself a great time. Pre-sold tickets are at Western Union store. Locations actually in Port Maria, Highgate, and also Western Union locations in Anata Bay. And you can also get your tickets at Blingers right here in Ochi. It's 3:01, and this is the Steppn Razor. Nice little entertainment for you while you do your work in the afternoon time. And good afternoon to all our listeners around the world, whatever country, whatever city you are. Enough love. Respect. From a nice sunny Jamaica, we're getting some rain over the last few days, and when the sun come out, I know, red.
Jamaica, reggae Jamaica, north of the equator.
Yes, you're listening to the Steppn Razor with Ruta Baruka, bringing you lyrics like a bazooka. And it's nice Thursday afternoon in Jamaica. Tomorrow's Labor Day in Jamaica, May 23. Tomorrow will be Labor Day. And you know what Labor Day is all about? It's all about us giving forward to, giving back to society, you know. It's one day when we take out of our busy schedule. I suppose, I don't really know why Babylon come up with it, but to what I've seen over the years, and you know how we take Babylon teaching, whatever they teach us, we turn it upside down, you understand? But to what I understand of it is when we go out and we give our support, you know, to society, you know, maybe go out and help to fix up like a basic school or a school or community center, you know, it's really like a day to give, you know, give something to your community, you know, help cut down some bushes that need bushing for a long time, or help a little patching of the road, or painting up of some signs or something, you know, do what you can, you know, yeah, because I say the best thing you can do with your talent is for the benefit of your community, you know what I mean? So when you come from, say for example, you come from Jonestown, and you grow up to be a doctor, or a fireman, or a nurse, or some computer specialist, or a police, or a, you know, artist or whatever, you must use your talent and your skill somehow to benefit. Do you understand? The area where you come from must at least can eat a food off of you somewhere. You understand? Mutabaruka is in Gambia. And last week Muta had more than enough storage for you to go home and think about make we all get out of bed and afraid. All kind of things. But anyway, here comes the legend. The man who's been starring up the newspaper in Gambia right now. I don't know, we're looking to find him right now, you know, but here he is, the legendary Muta Baruka.
Ruta.
Yes, Muta.
Ruta, how you do?
I'm doing great, you know, Papa. Nice to hear you, man.
Well, you say I counsel the people, then, man. That is wonderful.
Yes, I'm doing what I can. I'm doing what I can, Rasta. I'm doing what I can.
Man. Maybe you should give me the morning program, man.
Well, I like to hear you. You can eat a food next week when you forward, man. You're the rooster, but I like to hear you and all the pussy, you know.
That tell you.
Yeah. So how are you, man? How are you, Muta?
Well, I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. I'm going through. The president is having his birthday on Sunday.
another interesting event.
It is also African Liberation Day.
Yes.
So I was asked to stay on and to celebrate the birthday.
Okay.
So I will be here, and Sizzler is still here. So we will be at that celebration on Sunday, and then I will leave. I will be back next week.
So next Thursday we can hear you on the Steppn Razor.
No, you are going to do the Steppn Razor. I'm going to do the morning program. You understand?
Okay. I understand. As long as you be home, that's all right. You know, as long as you're home, you know. Man. Mutabaruka.
Well, you know, one of the big things them here right now. Well, it's two things actually. You know, there's a thing happening in Ethiopia, and there is an exhibition that is taking place, and the exhibition is actually taking place where they have the bone of the oldest fossil of any human being, Dinknish, which is Lucy, the European scholar Lucy, the Ethiopian scholar Dinknish. I am told that the bones, where the bones are, that is where the Rastafari Ethiopian exhibition will be held. So that is really something else. The next thing is the Boko Haram situation. The Boko Haram situation is really something to, you know what Boko Haram means?
Yeah. Western, no to Western education.
Western education is a sin.
It's a sin. It's forbidden.
No, you know, religion makes good people do bad things. You know, and what we see there now is something serious happening where they're using the religion to murder and kill people in the name of the religion and in the name of getting rid of Western education and Western civilization, and it is creating an havoc. But the people in Gambia, and including the ministers in the government, is very concerned that the president of Nigeria seems to be just dormant, in just dead. You know, if though it seems that he don't know what to do, and there's a lot of things he can do because Nigeria is the biggest population on African side.
Yeah, and it's supposed to have a good army and good thinking generals.
He's calling in America, which is a problem. I'm calling in America, and a lot of the African states here, including where I am now, they find that very, very obnoxious that him should have called in America to do something that him supposed to do. You know, see. So that is something here that we're watching carefully. We know you hear about the Russia and China, how much $500 billion gas line we have to go through from Russia to China. You hear about that?
Yes, sir. Signed that deal for 30 years. As a matter of fact, Vladimir Putin is in Beijing right now with Xi Jinping.
$500 billion in the country.
Yes, man.
Hey, the biggest thing that ever happened in the history of the world.
Yes, man. China and Russia.
And I think what is happening now, Russia and China doing that is an aggravation for America.
And for everybody else, especially with the Ukraine situation that's going on right now.
Yeah, so you know, this BRICS, because now BRICS is not only BRICS again, you know, it was Brazil, Russia, India, and China. Now South Africa is part of that connection there now.
One more
with
S.
China. So yeah, so they have formed alliance to counteract the EU and the American system. So South Africa economy is now linked to China or BRICS rather than linked to the American economy. So there is going to be a lot of problems there because China seems to be having headway, especially in Africa. And this government here in Gambia is really serious about not wanting outside forces to take over the mineral resources of this country and Africa on a larger extent.
As a matter of fact, Musa, there's also supposed to be some new train line that China just signed some agreement to build around the eastern side of Africa there. They want to cover basically
in Nairobi.
Yes,
from Nairobi
sir.
To they have that new
even to South Sudan. They want to go all the way down to South Sudan too as well.
Yeah, well, you know, all right, it's a serious thing because Europe, you can travel from London from cross to Dover in a train. When you reach over to the other side in France, you take a train, and you can travel on a train from France to the whole of Europe without come out of the train.
Yes.
Africa do have nothing like that, which is a really, it's almost like, we don't reach a stage there of transportation where you link all of the different 50 states them with a train line.
Yeah, so China see that vibe now.
Africa,
So China see that void now and come in and try to fill that void.
Yeah, because you see in South Africa, you want to go to Ethiopia, if you go to England and go back to Ethiopia.
Yeah.
This is a travesty.
Joke thing.
Yeah, it is more expensive to leave from Ethiopia to leave from South Africa to go to Ethiopia than to leave from South Africa, go into London and then go back to Ethiopia.
Wow.
You see?
Yeah.
So that is all the things. But I find that them might try to get it together. You know, I mean, actually say they might try to get it together with all of the craziness and things. And this man seems to be on a certain track.
That's the president of Gambia.
I'll watch it and I'll check it. Yeah.
All right. That's the president of Gambia talking about.
Yeah, it kind of go forward to certain thinking, in terms of the Pan-Africanist move.
Yeah.
That is why now I might be coming down to Jamaica with a couple passports for certain people that was up here. I don't want to call the name, but I know that Hitler is here, and I think he will be a citizen of Gambia by the end of the week.
Oh.
And some of his musicians, and I also, plus some other ones who was here, will be getting their Gambian passports. So that is something else. That's a lovely thing,
We're talking live to Mutabaruka. Muta is in Gambia, and after traveling to other parts of Africa, Muta is almost ready to come home after a special birthday celebration with the president of Gambia. So Muta, we also understand Muta.
No, the celebration don't start yet, It's
yeah,
Sunday.
no. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you should also be there for that too as well.
But I was in Senegal. I went to Senegal.
Oh, right. All right, boss.
I just came back from Senegal. And Senegal, we went there just to actually meet. I don't know if you know about the Bifal. The Bifal is a offshoot of Islam. But it's like what Bobo is to Judeo-Christianity.
Okay.
The Bobos them have Prince Emmanuel as their leader. Well, the Bifal, even though they are professed Muslims, but they are kind of Sufi Muslims, where they have Sheikh Ahmadu Bamba as their spiritual leader. And instead of they travel to Mecca in Arabia, they have a place named Toba. And Toba is where they have their spiritual headquarters, spiritual thing. So I was in Senegal and I was meeting with these Bifals, and it was wonderful. I get to understand more clearly the Bifal concept and ideas.
Check Adadibamba, man.
Check Adobamba, yeah.
Yeah, that's their God.
Check Amadou Bamba.
Yes, man.
That is their spiritual leader.
Yes.
They praise Allah, but it is not like they don't pray 5 times a day and very fundamental.
In other words, it's like
have their own African culture.
Yeah, Cheikh Adadibamba is basically like their Muhammad. In a sense.
No, it's something like that. But they don't pray to him.
Yeah.
They use it's like the Bobo pray Prince Emmanuel, then pray to Prince Emmanuel. But it's like Prince Emmanuel to Sheikh Ahmadu Bamba, what Sheikh Ahmadu Bamba, Prince Emmanuel is to the Bobo.
Yes, sir.
Sheikh Ahmadu Bamba is to the Bifal.
And that's Senegal.
Usually people might see me that they clothes them down at Jamaica there, but a lot of the clothes them that we wear is coming from that group, Sheikh Ahmadu Bamba, the Bifal. So that was good to be in Senegal experiencing the bridging them and things. So we are back now in Gambia. As I said before, the meeting we had yesterday was very successful with the vice president. She's a female, actually. It's a female. And the Minister of Culture and Tourism is also a female. We went to the palace. We had a lovely meeting. We talked about the visa thing. They agreed with me and principle, and they have agreed that it will happen.
That Jamaicans won't need visa to go to Gambia.
They will get rid of the visas for Jamaicans and Caribbean people. Because I did not only advocate for Jamaica. We were advocating for Caribbean and Jamaican people to alleviate that
visa requirement for Gambia. But here's another problem now, Muta. If we do get visa, or we do cut the visa requirement to go to Gambia, we don't have any direct flights. We're still going to have to go through England.
No, we have to take it step by step, Richard.
Yeah, well, I mean, but I just want the average person listening to understand that you can't just get up tomorrow and say you're going to go to Gambia.
No, you
have no straight flight.
If you would want a direct flight from
there's no direct
to Nigeria.
flight.
I don't know if you knew that.
Well, long time, but there's none right now still.
Yeah, but now there's, it's 2 buses me going on. You have man who go to all Morocco, where we went to. When Morocco,
but you still need visa.
You have to go all around the place to come around back to the place, you know?
Yeah. It's still
the
not
visa requirement is something that was on the chest of a lot of us over the years.
Yes.
And I was always wanted to talk to some. A couple years ago, I spoke to the president of Senegal, and he agreed with it. But what happened is that the election was upon him, and he lost the election.
Okay.
So it went back in a cauldron. But this president here, the vice president, the minister of culture, I really was really appreciative that they understand what I was saying, and they agreed that they would alleviate that problem.
Visa requirement.
To see that they would alleviate the problem, they are now giving us passport. And the passport is a Gambian passport that can carry us through Africa without a visa anywhere in Africa.
Excellent.
Yeah, so I can now travel to. You see, what we need to do, you see, our government is not taking the AU. You see, we are part of the AU, you know, even though we are not in Africa, but we were given that status. Even from the time of Haile Selassie, from the OAU, the Jamaicans were given that, what they call observer status in the OAU. Now it is the AU, and we still have that kind of status, but we're not using it.
No, it's if we people them down in Jamaica and leadership, they now look to Africa, and they might look to everywhere else except Africa.
Yeah, they might look to the EU.
The EU,
they might look for
US, EU, all of that.
Yeah, why everybody is looking to Africa now, so we still looking to the north. And it's a problem. It's a problem because
everybody else look to Africa.
Our redemption lies. This is Africa is where our redemption lies.
Thank you very much for that, sir.
Not in America.
I don't know when we ever get somebody in Jamaica if pass on a message. If I ever go to Jamaica house and wait until the security drive out with Mama car and they stop and say, Mama, Africa. Somebody must get pass on a message.
My intention now, is this. See? I am trying to bob and weave.
Do what you can, Rasta. Do what you can. Muta,
I'm trying to bob and weave with this government to see how I can talk to, just like how I did talk to the government here. I'm going to try to talk to the government about this AU and how can we go into the AU. Not as, because you have the youth arm of the AU. I had a meeting with the head of the youth arm, a young brethren, who tells us that when the AU have the meeting, they go there and they speak. We need somebody outside of the government.
So what you have to do now, Muta?
Recognized by the government.
What you have to do now? What you have to do now to become an ambassador? Can I see enough people get ambassador thing and have ambassador big thing and then passport change and they become ambassador? I mean,
but brethren, so let me tell you a secret. That me I look for family, so you know. It's a passport.
Ambassador
it's
passport.
It's not an ordinary passport. You try to get that, so you know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So you must know, say,
because you're not sure if you'll get that down, sir.
Yeah, no, we're not business around it, so you know, we don't use all that stuff to show them, say, for them future and salvation lie in the future and salvation of Africa.
Okay.
If we don't recognize Africa as our salvation, and we think the America going to save we, we're going to go right down, just like the Roman Empire fall, just like the Greek Empire fall, just like the British Empire fall. We have to search and find a new understanding politically and economically. And it is Africa where the politics, economics lie. If we don't understand that, well, we don't know what to say. We don't know what to say, Bridget. Because Africa is on the rise. First time I couldn't take up a phone right now and call you like I call a while ago. And 3 times I call since your program started. I'm there, I listen to the program the whole time.
All right.
Now you when you play it's all about the youth. The other time in Africa when everything goes up as that. Now you go your skyscraper like trouble. And,
all right.
You know,
so Africa don't know bush. So Africa don't know bush. So my papa said, boy, I can't go Africa because I'm going to use my computer. A computer motor in Africa listen for no one call on his cell phone. No, I tell him, say no bush.
Yeah, man, in a hotel room, in a 5-star hotel room.
All right. Okay. All right.
So, it's not like people can't look for Africa again like all the music
look for Africa,
stars and show and Africa is on the rise.
Really
and we have to rise with Africa because most of us in Jamaica is African people.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're going to Jamoots. Go and eat your food, you know. Go and eat your food, you know, because you don't know. And we give thanks to the link, you know, so. We see you soon, Rasta.
Yeah, man, I want to listen to you, know.
With a diplomatic passport. That's what the word I was trying to find. Diplomatic passport.
Tell the minister. I hear them boast in the parliament yesterday about the crime rate down this year. Tell me something. Crime rate down this year is nothing. Because the crime rate was the same as how it was the year before. So, when you get down the crime rate pre-independence, then we can boast about it.
Thank you.
That is really what I am saying. Because right now I am sitting in a country where I don't know if it's a psychological thing and it really distressed me that I am leaving Jamaica and coming to a next man country and hoping to stay in the front page and murder. And up to now, I live nearly 3 weeks on a dose and no murder. And I am listening to the station. Just a while ago I was listening to the news and the first thing is that a little people get chopped up with her and them and put all over the place. I said, but wow, this place, not Gambia, but Jamaica do a thing to my brain that here I am not in Jamaica, but still looking for a murder thing happening and not seeing it. Only to hear that them have 5 murder per year. I mean, police not carrying a gun, them not carrying a gun for the road. It's like, it's a psychological, it's a future shock.
Africa, Gambia.
Yes.
Yes,
so we're not just talking about Gambia, you know, we are talking about the whole of Africa now. We need to understand the 52 countries, them in our 53 countries in Africa, that we need to find a place, we need to carve out economical, social, political, cultural, and spiritual connection with this continent. So if we don't do that, we do have no hope.
Yes, Rasta. We give thanks, Muta. We give thanks.
Yeah, man, give thanks.
And God bless you know, and all the best. I will see you next week on the wake up call.
Yes, all right, Ruta.
Yes, sir. Ruta there, may I hold it down, man. I give thanks to you, Rasta. Muta, live on the Steppn Razor. Mutabaruka, he's in Gambia. And a special birthday party for the president coming up. And I really hope that he get his diplomatic passport from Gambia. And the word I was trying to find when I was telling him about some people being ambassador for Jamaica, or ambassadors for Jamaica and have their, I was trying to find this diplomatic passport. Yeah, enough people have it, and well, give thanks you have it, you know, my boss. But sometimes, you know, you get here. You know, I get it sometimes, cousin. Me, I say, me know I get it to the Oscar. Remember, I told me tell you about the bridge, you know, go and niggle there, real cousin. And come back and I drive. This, maybe I run time to tell a story still, but yes, a man go and niggle one time, you know, and then come back, your man see me and Chris be mine, you know. It's 3:36 p.m. Yes, like the commercial, they pay your property tax. I tell you, notice how Babylon always remind you to come on over and be tax compliant. Pay your property tax. When you check it out, street light, that is a problem. Once in a while, you have to give thanks if a street light in your area work or near to your yard. Half of the time, rubbish, no real collection. And them things, they're supposed to pay property tax to take care of. Yeah, and then road is a problem again. Live all in a community, I drive, go home, front end, mash up. Yeah, so people go ahead and they do what they're supposed to do. So in Babylon, it seems like when they play by the rule, Babyloners laugh. That's idiot. That's near money and just laugh afterwards. So these things have to change, you know, man. You know, want some accountability on the island. You know what I mean? Especially when you travel and go to other countries, like when you like me go to all Germany. I'm in Germany, I'm up on the road, I drive on the road of Germany, I'm in the bus. I turn around and I look through the window, I say, let me look on the whole road system, you know. Even when we're in the country part, I drive on the road, and I say, let me see if there's anywhere on the road that if somebody a drive and maybe you fall asleep or something, where you can run off of the road like how many places in Jamaica you drive. No little protection for the driver, just in case anything happens. You can't even pull over. If you pull over, you're going down a precipice. No form of protection. I'm doing driving and looking, and everywhere there could be any little chance of you escaping. There's some kind of barrier, some kind of protection. At night when you're driving, there are reflector lights almost everywhere where there's danger. Why we can't seem to get it right? You know what I mean? And you go ahead, and government say they want this, and they want to meet that kind of quota, and they want to make 400 billion, and 200 billion, and 20 billion, and then you go ahead and then collect the people them food, and then and then go pay what them pay, and then come back, and still, you say, hold on, excuse me, remember say where you saying Babylon? Oh, while I was getting around to you, I lost the election. Again.
Yeah. Free talk. Ganja tourism.
That's why every time when they have a political meeting in Jamaica, Babylon make sure they send out them scout them, man, and then lock down all D&G, man, lick off your running, man. But when they come here drinking, man, you know no sense, When they chat them foolish, you say, yeah.
Free talk.
Yeah, and if you only go down there, you high grade up, lick all your chalice. By the time you talk 2 times, you say, yo, come off for that. Come off for that.
Yeah.
That's why they don't want to not like that, Notice every time political thing I go on, liquor run, no. Just a drink here,
That's not like that.
And the man them who are farming, so the whole world can share it.
Jamaica, this is the Steppn razor, and this is the art of war. And like we've been trying to tell our listeners before, the art of war, you have to learn about war. In war, you don't find an army fighting against itself. You know what I mean? Like the U.S. Army, I fight against the U.S. Army. You never hear them things there. England, I fight against England. Well, I mean, these things don't happen, So when you fight, you have to know where you fight for. You know what I mean? Like, we're here on the Steppn razor, and it's for a reason. And whatever we do, and whatever we say, and whatever we fight, because Babylon fight, we. So we have to put up our defense, and the best form of defense is what? Offense. You understand? So check this out now. We're trying to get Mr. Raymond Wilson from the police. I hear make a statement to them, I have to say to myself, so Mr. Raymond Wilson, man, big up all good police in Jamaica, And why I understand me, I try to say, You see, especially Rasta in Jamaica. Police, no deal with Rasta with no form of respect and ratings, If police start dealing with Rasta, then kind of ratings are last week, Tuesday, You understand? Enough man locked down in a jail right now, For Herb, Where my big officer do man. Officer wouldn't give him a chance, And we don't do nothing, and enough police at Jamaica we send go to school, And little boy, Till then turn big man, But the point I'm trying to make, me hear Mr. Wilson today, I say, him think it is wrong. And it is inhumane for police to get locked up and go to the same jail that people go. You ever hear such foolishness in your life, man? So which part you want? You know what should I say? Police should have go for Pegasus. I only other things you want to make sense. Police, when police lock up, they should go to the regular jail with the rest of people. Why, squaddy? Why? If you ever see me one police of a man one day say nobody in Jamaica no want to go to jail. If you ever see the condition, it's got enough to go down there. Mr. Wilson.
Yeah.
Mr. Wilson. You're a big
talk.
man here.
Free talk. Ganja tourism. Man. Yeah.
But anyway.
Whoa.
It's a Steppn razor.
Yeah.
I try to get him and send down some podium attack, something. It is 3:42 p.m. This is IRE-FM. And the man who makes some money out of herbs and take care by gun and did that thing. I hope I defend your family and thing. That boy, you build gang. See, police don't get work again if you go build gang. This is a great Choky Taylor from Montego Bay. Choky, Choky Taylor. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's a Steppn razor. Big up all Jamaicans on the job right now, especially Jamaicans who trying their best to do their own business. Because right now, we have to be more than, just in a Babylon at work. Because So we see the system set up in Jamaica, you know. We're not really supposed to have nothing in Babylon, you know. If you notice how the system is set, you know, you start out as a youngster, and in Babylon, how it's set up now, you know, you're supposed to go to school, and you learn the golden rule, and you come out, and maybe you go to university, and then you must come and look at work. You know what I mean? If that not work, Babylon set it on a heart, and you come, and when you look, you see it in a hotel. You know what I mean? We need to teach the people themselves to own the hotel now. You know what I mean? And own your own business. So even if you're the liquor stall, I sell the 2 cheese tricks, you know. Yeah? Big up as you try your best with your own business. Try your hand. You know what I mean? Try your hand out in a Babylon, man. Try your hand out in a Babylon, man. Try your hand, man. And this little island, Jamaica, that we were brought here, our 4 parents were brought here, you have to get your little piece, you know. Yes, man. That's why Rasta tell you must eat your food. Get your little piece. And when I say get your little piece, I mean if you got to see people things and take it. And go on. You understand? Working. Put in the hard work, man. Put in the hard work, man, and think big. You know what I mean? Think big. You have a little garage now. Let me explain to you what I mean by think big. Say, for example, now, you know he's a Jamaican and you don't know, say you're good for the jerk chicken thing. You understand? So, when you check it out, at 10 years now, you have jerk chicken and have the same little pan. So, if you say, want to step up to a little store thing, I mean, next thing you know, you're big like a island grill. Come on, jerk, yeah, well, pan, or even 2 or 3 more pan around the pan that we have. Yeah, man, that's how we attack, man. You did then you drive a taxi, and I go on in a taxi from when I drive for Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown has faced it too, you know. And I'm man as I drive a taxi for him from when, you know, man. And I mean, if you did move smarter than that, and I put the 2 and 2 together, you know, man. Yeah, you probably could have a little car right now. Maybe you are the president of the taxi association, you know. Yeah, that's what I tell you, man. Step by step by step. So if you find, say, they are poor today, try to push up your little self, go on middle class, man. And if I'm middle class up, you know, I'm going to go for rich stuff. And then going up for wealthy. You know what I mean? So, one thing that we find with us as Jamaicans now on the island, I never talk about my island, because foreign know about foreign thing, but especially us here, sometimes we reach in a position and we get comfortable with us. Oh, yes, God, thank you, when we want a little stall. And you get the stall and you just stall. A stall. Move up, but you know, a supermarket, make a stall grow. Every day you are growing and baby I'll grow, come see stall until baby grow big and gone to school. You know. I the same stall me take and send June I go high school, you know. Step up the stall, man. Yeah, man. And the next thing again as children too again. A lot of us in Jamaica, we come from some parents where only Rastafari can tell you where we get them parents from, you know. Parents work hard, sacrifice, and do everything they can to make sure that you go to the world and make it. And as you go, they go make it, you got to need that. Show off and start follow one bag of friend and to need that. They call them mother have to cry, ban our belly, daddy shame you. Come on, man. Come on. Especially when people make the sacrifice, man. Go out there, man, and represent well. Use up your senses, especially your common sense in a Babylon. Make something of your life, man. Make something. Make your parents proud. We always have situations where you have like all a family, you know. You have like a family here on the island, say mother and father, right? And then we have like 4 children, for example. And you don't know, the big one, you have one first, things rough. By the time big one reach certain age, have to come back and help to the family and help. Big boy have to go on with daddy, and next week sister probably have to help mommy down at the same stall, or maybe I try to build into a shop or down a shop. So the little one now might get the opportunity now. With everybody's sacrifice, the little one might be the only one who get a chance to go university. And go now and mommy and daddy want you to be doctor. And by the time you reach doctor and reach a town with all your, or reach a Montego Bay, or reach wherever you go turn doctor or Canada, you just start to mix with all your new rich friend them, and all when you come back, you come check, you can't even mix with the brother and sister them because you know them dirty, and you don't want to friend them to see them. And they make you reach where you reach. You understand? So enough people last out in a Babylon there. I mean, you know, we only see in a Babylon and when I eat and drink, you know. You need to come back to his senses. You know what I mean? And a whole ungrateful thing I go on the island. And with people, yeah, we lose ourselves. We don't know where we're here. We don't know where we are drink. And the next thing again with our youngsters in Jamaica, I want to talk to the young people. Hey, one time in Jamaica, old man alone used to drink rum, you know. Right now, I pay young people to drink half a liquor, them, you know. Papa can't get nothing to drink, you know. When we become so hooked and alcoholic, when we Jamaica become so liquor crazy. One time when a little boy grew, 1 or 2 people in the area beat the island, you know. Now every young person you see, they can tell you when last time frost. Me not like that. Me not like that. Me not like that. Yeah, when you reach adult and become big, yeah, I don't want to say you can't drink your 2 liquor juice, then, but I mean, I tell you some, man, too much of anything no good, man. Calm down yourself. Youngsters, man. Yes, you can go out and enjoy yourself, and I like this thing where they're bringing in where you're supposed to have ID. What I want to say, once you have your ID, a frost, I done the bar, and you mash up yourself. You understand? They always tell you, you see, when you're young, like we young now, when we're young, you what we do now, we waste away our health trying to make wealth. Some people are at work and they not get no sleep and not eat and just, you know what I mean? Because we say, when we're young now, man. You're trying to make all of this and you say, oh, Ray, working so and doing all of this thing and not taking care of yourself. And next thing you know, by the time you get old, what happened to all that money that you make? You have to use all that money to take care of your health. Doctor sit down and say, see him there? Hey, some doctors sit down now, man. People going to school now being doctors, Not going to reach in the future, man. Can you see half of the island of youngsters turn remedy, So you have a whole heap of liver transplant. A whole heap of things we got to do, man. So if you want a career right now, yeah, man, try to be a surgeon or something or be a doctor, because if this generation don't get it right, by the time we reach 30, some of us now are 35, we mash up, man. Yeah, man, mash up. Especially young girls, young sisters. Well, I follow people in the bleach, If you listen to grandma and grandpa, then tell you, so when you go to night time and out late their party, you see night Jew, make you look old. Ask anybody if you think I lie, I tell. You probably understand where Rand Mushet come from. Just ask anybody as a young girl. They will tell you. Night Jew on a good thing. You know, if you make night Jew catch you out of your bed. And you do it too often. So when you see all this and the carnival thing, nobody with you every night, baby. You understand? If you do go on one night, you see, certain time, just remember Rand Mushet tell you, say, try to get something and cover here. You hear them make a night Jew catch you. You will look old. Try to save our generation in Babylon. I mean, the best way I know how. Okay, and this is a step in race. It's the art of war. And in a Babylon a war we, man. You know what I mean? Babylon a war we. They're doing everything to mash me up. So Rastafari, if you send somebody for the front line to protect, you know what I mean? You're the sexy girl now. Sexy, You're now in a Babylon,
Like swine, them a walla in a dirty water. I eat it in mackerel and I fry up the fish, but them the sitting can cross in the ital dish.
It is 3:54. This is a step in razor. Let's go on, chill. We could come forward in a minute bit more. This is IRE FM. It is 3:55 p.m. In Jamaica. 3:55 p.m. and this is IRE FM, and we got some breaking news right now.
This is an item of breaking news from the RFM newsroom. The 12-member jury in the trial against Ivan Taylor, the taxi operator accused of killing Trinidadian school teacher Michelle Kudre-Greaves, has been found guilty. The jury deliberated for over 3 hours and returned a guilty verdict. That was an item of breaking news from the RFM newsroom. The 12-member jury in the trial against Ivan Taylor, the taxi operator accused of killing Trinidadian school teacher Michelle Kudre-Greaves, has been found guilty. The jury deliberated for over 3 hours and returned a guilty verdict. 48-year-old Ivan Taylor was arrested and charged for the murder of Michelle Kudre-Greaves after she went missing. Her burnt remains were found in a cane field in Fairfield, St. James, on June 11, 2012. That was an item of breaking news from the RFM newsroom.
That was news from IRE FM.
Nice ital data, true. Yeah. Ital data. This is a step in raise on IRE FM. Just heard the breaking news a while ago. The jury down in Montego Bay found the brethren there, Ivan, guilty of killing the Trinidadian teacher, Mrs. Kudre-Greaves. And so, so have to come back for him sentencing and everything after that. The Jamaican police, we have to dig up the Jamaican police, and especially lately. You remember first time when people do things, even though there are a lot of cases still unsolved, or still a lot of people have not been arrested for a lot of things that might have happened, and still some cases seem like they're gone cold. But the police, every now and again, you know what I mean, you see where they're using up science and technology and getting and bringing their cases up to court and being good prosecution. So yes, big up the forensic teams on the island and the good detectives and the ones doing the work, because a lot of times, especially now we're hearing about this little boy down in Montego Bay, down in St. James area there, this youngster that was found dead today. So you don't know the police, they will go there, the forensic team, and they will go there, they will get the thing, and they will do what they're supposed to do, bring whatever to the lab, and they will do their investigations, and whoever is responsible, they're going to find you. Yeah, man, and they're going to find you, man. And just like with breaking news are going, man, yeah, because, there's no need. There is no need. That's why we call this a Steppn razor. The art of war. Try to understand what you're getting yourself into. You understand? War is not a nice thing. And people fight wars for many different reasons. And some of the things that we claim we're fighting for here in the island can't go a shop. Won't change the price of rice in China. Won't stop the devaluation of the Jamaican dollar. So what are you fighting for? Taking up arms for what? Even when you look at Boka Haram over in Nigeria, they have a reason. It might not be a reason that you agree with, but they don't just get up on a fight, sir, like idiot. And they're a bad man, and they have a gang, and they're up in the hills, and they name Ray. They have a reason. They don't want Western education in a them thing. And if you're listening to a virgin on TV last night, the cleric, Al-Faizad, or something like that in name, he was saying basically why Boka Haram, which we may not agree with what they're doing, which we don't, but they decided to kidnap the girls in Nigeria because they figure if they do that, they will get some attention. What they're really fighting for in Nigeria basically are equality. Because Nigeria is big and rich, but one side of Nigeria rich and the other side poor. You understand? So basically these people come from the other side. Like you say, a ghetto. So them man, they try to fight to get some equality in them thing and using their religion and them rare. You may not agree with it, but at least them have a reason. You know? At least them have a reason. Remember, we don't support what they did, and we'd have loved to see the girls come back and everything. But we're just trying to put a point to let you know. When there's a reason. They want equality. The people are suffer. The people need help. And Boka Haram, according to what we hear about their history, is never really a group that used to be violent. They never used to go on and kill off people like how them a kill off people now and go on with them and go on with. But the government pushed them to that point. Man come in and just kill off about 900 of them peaceful man. Kill off all them leader. Man say, okay, a war thing under the pan. When we're going on the Steppn razor, it's the art of war. No, let's fight. There's strategies you may not agree with, but that's the world they know, my brethren. You know what I mean? So peace is much better any time than war. Peace is always better. And it's been a really good, peaceful period for the world over the last few decades. Fairly peaceful, a little bit of war here and there, but I mean, nothing as involved as World War I or World War II. You know? There's been a little bit of flare up here every now and again, but it's been a fairly peaceful period. I would love to keep the world like that and keep stability in the world. You understand? That's exactly what we want. Steppn razor with Ruta, 4:09 this afternoon in Jamaica. We give thanks for the rain in Jamaica, you know. And Jamaicans, we have to start, we need to go back to the original formula. I don't know, somebody threw out the original blueprint from day one, and this day and age in Jamaica, we're going to a whole different thing. We need to build our houses, our setup, whatever, our places with water catchment system. There's some way to trap this water, this heavenly water coming from the sky. Too much out of waste. Every time rainfall, Ochi flood out. You know we could have catch the water they are using? Whole town flood out. Yeah, man, if we had the right system. The water they can recycle and come back. Certain you need to go to Las Vegas and them places that are out in the desert and see your water precious. If Las Vegas get them kind of rain, man, they keep water party. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, and they know how to recycle the water and come back. Yeah. Sometimes they're in place and they use water. You know what standard water they use already? You understand what I try to tell you? So they're different. Yeah, man, come on, man. We have to think. Youngsters up at the university, man. Come on, man. Need if you get into some of these organizations, you know. Especially all them works agents, you know. Them we I get to know, you know. National works agents, you know. Them is one set of joker, you know. One set of joker. National works agency, me I tell you straight up, me no rate to know. No time. Every time when they see National Works Agency do a thing, it basically look like Kabla work, you know. I tell you, you could have vexed in a bus, I truth. Yeah. And road system, especially down at Westmoreland where we come from there right now. You see, all of a sudden, when the people come out and demonstrate, here works agency come out now. Work agency in take Jamaica people for some fool, not true? Here them come out and say they find 700,000. For you hear road fixing in Jamaica, when your Babylon come out and say they spend thousands yet. If Babylon will put up all a street light until they say 42 million. Look all down a thing there. Down at the thing down at Otri, down at Senance Bay. A tax office, a 2 container Babylon come put up there. Babylon say must $12 or $14 million for them make work there, you know? And you have 700,000 to fix the road down at Westmoreland. Works agency. And maybe a wrong figure me here, because I could do 700,000, but you know really take job people for kuna money in Babylon, not true? It's the art of war. How you running away, job people? This is a Steppn Razor. Thanks for tuning in today, Thursday. And it's May 22. This is Irie FM Jamaica 107 and IrieFM.net. Wherever you are around the world, respect to tune into Ruta. Baruka. You can consider me the jacket of Mutabaruka. You know what I mean? You know what jacket is in Jamaica? You know, like when a man get a child and don't really claim it until the youth grow up and they say, you know, see a fear about me. That's what happened with me and Muta, you know what I mean? Supposed to be my father, auntie. I mean, link you with me, like a youth, he must say, no, know me. And no, he must say, no, see a fear about me. So me and him have the same foot there. No, that's what I'm saying. But anyway, respect California. Thanks for tuning in, everybody in California. This is a Steppn Razor listening to Street Raiders with our first superstar from down the White House, Sugar Black, alongside Judah, Terry Ganzi, Jacure, Ginger, and a man called Nate Lyon. Yeah. I respect everybody down in Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth. How you doing? Doing good. Manchester. You all right? Enough love. What's going on, Clarendon? Nice. St. Catherine.
I ain't no
straight into town.
I do it favor for favor.
Giving Jaja praise. It's a Steppn Razor. We're talking about roads in Jamaica right now, and like Tessa and Chin said, she think we have some of the worst roads in the world. I don't know. It seems like our roads, like every time it rains, road mash up. And there's so many areas in Jamaica that people can complain that the road. And every time we ask our leaders, our MPs, or our leaders, basically, to fix the road or give us a better improvement, they come with some little conman business and throw a little gravel on it and a little grease. And you see two of our little brother, them on a truck and them roll it 2 times and run gone. And by the time it rains again, it's the same problem. But this time it takes a lot more money. And sometimes you hear some astronomical figures that these people give us. I mean, sometimes they fix one little patch of road and man tell us, well, that was done at a cost of $62 million. Yes, so what? $62 million for what? There's no proper drainage. It looks like a joke. You know, and then the other thing is that when we hear that better roads will be built, then we sign away our whole life, like give a pound of flesh. Because in order for the Chinese to finish off one section of the road that they're working on the highway, we have to give them 1,000 acres of land, plus God knows what else. You know what I mean? Still gonna have to pay them. You know, so Carib Cement, basically, you know Carib Cement. Carib Cement, build in Jamaica. Well, Carib Cement say right now, they have a better idea. We should move from these regular asphalt road, we call them Baba Green here in Jamaica, use from this regular road that we have and actually try something else. So Carib Cement wants us to try concrete roads. So we're going to talk to, you know, one of the things you need to do is that when you're talking to like a company, try to get to the top, to the boss. Okay? You know, make no sense we all link all the security with the Carib Cement. I say, yo, security, what go on? I hear about some concrete road. We can't talk to the security, so we have to talk to the boss. So we want to talk to the boss up at Carib Cement, general manager, and a gentleman who I haven't seen in a long time, Mr. Anthony Hayes. How are you, Mr. Hayes? How are you, Mr. Hayes?
Thank you. I'm very good.
Man, I haven't seen you in a long time, partner. Where you been? Been busy?
I'm around. I'm around. I'm here.
Yeah, I see a few times on TV raising up the prices of cement, but I haven't seen you much since that. I've seen you a couple of times on TV, Mr. Haynes. How you? Yeah, man. I've seen you a couple of times on TV, Mr. Haynes. How you? Yeah, man. I remember when I used to do a lot of outside broadcasts for Carib Cement.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I thought I was going to make enough money to buy some shares in the company, but that didn't happen. You know?
The shares are very attractively priced right now.
It's a good time, man. It's a good time. It's a good time. This is Mr. Anthony Haynes, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Haynes is general manager of Carib Cement. And we all know Carib Cement because there's no place in Jamaica right now that you see that have not been touched by Carib Cement. Build in Jamaica. So, Mr. Haynes, we understand that you not only want to put up our buildings now on the island, you want to construct our roads.
Yeah, definitely. The reality of the situation, and it's proved all over the world, is that concrete roads give you a much better, much longer wearing surface. They're environmentally friendlier. They have many, many advantages over the asphalt roads that we're accustomed to. And, we've been promoting it pretty strongly.
Yeah.
That, let's put down some concrete roads.
Yeah, so tell me how that works right now. Tell me how that... Is it the same thing like we do to build our driveways?
Well, it's basically the same thing. It's concrete as sand, gravel, and cement. But in putting down roads, there's technology also that you use.
Yeah.
And there's more sophisticated equipment. I mean, everything is on a larger scale. So it is somewhat different. But and also, I think one of the challenges we have faced is that it's new, it's different, it's a change from what we're doing.
Well, we're used to.
But it's not. We're not inventing the wheel. This is.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to ask you now, Mr. Haynes, the general manager of Carib Cement. Mr. Haynes, where else in the world have you seen an example of this that is working and working well?
Well, I think you see it everywhere. I mean, one of the interesting statistics I've learned over the last couple of years researching concrete is while in the first world, the more developed markets, more than 50% of the roads would be concrete. In the emerging economies, less than 5% are concrete roads.
Oh.
And that's a really damning statistic.
All right, before we even get to cost or anything like that, I want to ask you, a lot of times, like when you're in, like you say, first world, like in first world countries, more developed countries or the developing world, we normally see like on highways, they normally have what you call the wraparounds. You know what I'm talking about? Like on the highway, the wraparound, like you're on one level and there's like a wraparound, you go on kind of like an exit and you go on to catch the other road. That basically sometimes made of concrete. Is that what the concrete roads, the surface would look like?
Yes, like that, but you also drive on concrete roads that maybe you're not aware of, because a lot of the roads in the States and the highways are in fact concrete. If you go to Texas, I mean, a lot of the roads are concrete there. One of the ways to pick up concrete roads is normally often a little noisier than an asphalt road. You hear the clip, clip, clip.
Oh, like going through Fern Gully and all of them things.
Yes.
Oh, so all of it would have the flip, flip, flip?
Well, no. Again, changing technologies. We now you're able to lay concrete roads almost in a continuous pour, while before it would have been done.
Oh, that's why you have the tick, tick, tick.
Yes, because every time there's a joint, since it's not a perfect world, that joint is not exactly straight.
Then they could have just smoothed out the joint, Mr. Haynes. You think works agents could have just smoothed it out? I mean, how much more would that cost to just smooth out the joints?
Well, as I say, improvements all the time. So now when you're casting, there are different tools that you use, and you get a nice smooth continuous pour without the joints and the noise and so forth.
So the Jamaican government, they don't like this idea?
Well, I mean, we were very heartened by the Minister of Transport and Works in the last at Parliament when he made his announcement that the NWA is going to consider concrete roads as a viable option for asphalt roads. And what is very interesting is that the directive is that they will compare based on a life cycle costing the two applications. And life cycle is just that means. It means that we don't look just at installation costs, but we look at the cost of maintenance. The cost impact for when roads are, deteriorated and the damage to roads and how that affects transport and other issues also going forward. And in that case, I'm pretty sure it's a slam dunk that concrete roads always outperform asphalt roads.
All right, this is Anthony Haynes telling us about, he's the general manager of Carib Cement, telling us a way forward. Concrete roads, if you've ever been through the Gorge or through Fern Gully, you'll get an example of what it is. Yep. It's kind of sloppy work by the works agency, though, why they didn't smooth out the things. But, hey, you can get an example of what Mr. Haynes is talking about.
Improve as we go along, I'm sure of that.
A lot of improvements. All right, Mr. Haynes, I want to thank you very much. And tell me one more thing before we go quickly. The cost. Like you say, it's going to be like in what? Durability and...
Well, the cost of a concrete road...
compared to asphalt.
It's really site-specific, but generally a concrete road will cost 7 to 10% more But within 2 to 3 years, you will recover that additional investment. And over the, a concrete road will last 30 years with very minimal
30 years, minimal service, yeah. But what about the asphalt? How long ago? 20, 15?
A year.
A year in Jamaica, 6 months. But the well-built one I'm talking about should last at least 20, yeah? 15?
Yes, if it's well built. I mean, you look at the highways and stuff where you probably have better built roads. Yeah. But the reality also is that in Jamaica, it's a tough proposition because it's so hilly. And because, heavy rains and stuff tend to erode asphalt much more easily than do concrete, you'll find that it's very challenging to have an asphalt road that will be as long-lasting as concrete.
All right. We wait to see what happens, and we watch Fern Gully and watch the Gorge, because the Gorge has been holding up good for a while now, don't you? It's been at least a couple of years.
I think it was 2008.
Yeah, well, wow. It's been a while. Almost going on 6 years. All right. Mr. Anthony Haynes, General Manager of Carib Cement. All right, Mr. Haynes, when you got more big jobs, you give me a call. I'm still available.
Yes, thank you so much for having me on your program.
All right, you're welcome. And we look forward to seeing us moving to these concrete roads. If they last longer, easier to maintain, and less, save some money.
That's right.
All right, Mr. Haynes, thanks a lot.
Okay, then.
All right, that's the General Manager of Carib Cement, building Jamaica. It's almost time for music news. It's 4:31, and here comes music news.
Welcome. Please back away from your radio. I like new music, news talk, updates with artist drops, listener drops, and movie drops.
Hey, what's that?
Music news.
Local.
Music news. International.
Welcome to Music News.
It's the news time.
It's Thursday, May 22. I'm Kishima Francis. As part of the collaboration between International Reggae Day and the International Reggae Poster Contest, the submission date has been moved to July 1 in an effort to attract the participation of more Jamaican artists in the contest. The theme of the contest, Towards a Reggae Hall of Fame celebrating great Jamaican music, has attracted submissions and contributions from professional graphic artists in over 90 countries around the world. Currently, in its third staging, the competition has received thousands of entries from over 80 countries, but only 2 were submitted from Jamaica last year, one which won 5th place with a poster of Lee Scratch Perry. The International Reggae Day Poster Contest is open to designers worldwide, and posters may be designed by individuals or a team, and there is no limit on the number of posters submitted. Submissions must be original artworks and should not have been published in print, internet, and on social media. The submission date for the International Reggae Poster Contest is July 1 and runs until October 1, 2014. On the international scene, Michael Jace has just been charged with murder after cops say he shot and killed his wife Monday night. 51-year-old Jace, who starred in The Shield, now faces 50 years to life in state prison if convicted. Reports are that Michael Jace called 911 after the shooting inside his LA home, telling police he was the one who pulled the trigger. Jace's wife, April, was already dead by the time police arrived. Michael Jace's 2 young sons were at home at the time of the alleged murder. According to police, the boys are now living with relatives. Jace is currently being held on a $2 million U.S. bail. He's scheduled to appear in court Thursday.
Taking you back in time.
Celebs celebrating their birthdays today are Conrad Crystal, Jimmy Riley, and Cheryl Watson. And in 1989, some burglars broke into the Music Works studio and stole a monitor and other equipment. That's the full 100 in music news for today, Thursday, May 22. Big Ups recording engineer Test for Picks. I'm Kishima Francis. Ruta, take it away.
That even in the 20th century, with space, courage, and a just cause, David will still beat Goliath.
Voice of His Majesty Haile Selassie I, Jaja, saying even today, soldiers, David can still beat Goliath. Sister Kalonji, you still in Gambia now? Man say here, down here in the west, there's nothing at all, Ja people in Babylon system. Organized, centralized, Babylon. we're going to open up the phone lines for you to call, because we know you want to say your thing on the Steppn razor today. Hey, listen now. Talk about good ways right now. Let me show you how some people just lacking in vision. They have sight, you know. They can't see, you know. In Jamaica. Just before that, though, tomorrow is Labor Day. And one of the things that we use as an excuse here in Jamaica, seriously, no. One of the things we use here in Jamaica as an excuse for nastiness, a lot of times, nastiness, is poverty. We use poverty as an excuse for nastiness all the time, you know. Sometimes you see how we look a place over there, you know. Chaka, smell frozy. I chew me pour it and now go and say you pour it, you can't sweep out the place. You can't wipe it out and make it smell good. You know what I mean? Sometimes we have also a little shop and a little thing and pay a cobweb and a little thing. Wipe out the glass case, no, mommy. Wipe out the glass case, no, my boss. You know what I mean? Run out with a little cook shop and so I said to me, place good, no, man. Move forward, no, man. Think first world, no. Enough time go a little place, chaka and come like a rat all around three place where I can come buy all food. Why place looks up? Why I show me poor there? Poor, I mean, say I feel nasty, dread. You understand what I'm trying to say? Nobody use poverty as an excuse. Sometimes we have some little one room and some little place. You can't even come out door and I place smell funky. Why? Who only put dirty clothes in there? Come on, man. Them thing there, you know, man. Them thing they bring down bad luck by you know, man, and hold it down in a life, you know. Nastiness is a dangerous thing, you know, man. That's why they say cleanliness is godliness. So it's that tomorrow Labor Day. You know, enough of a community and things like that. You know what I mean? When you drive all certain communities in Jamaica, when you drive in, all this sign where if you say, welcome to Ray. It all peel off, all the R drop off, Z drop off. Now for the little sign, you can't paint up for them, man. Tomorrow, man, go out and fix up the place, man. Cut down some of the little bush, man, whatever you do. You understand? Nobody deforest the place now, you know. I'm going to tell about deforestation now, you know. Next thing we have land slippages and yeah, nothing like that. And hurricane season coming up, which is next month, June. And with climate change and all of that, we don't even know what the weather pattern will be. So we have to move smart. You know what I mean? And fix up a place, man. And nobody come and make the island look chaka. Sometimes if you ever get a chance to fly over Jamaica and look, you laugh, man. When you fly over foreigners, everything look like it just structured and set out. When you fly over for replace one gun, come on. You know, let's move forward, you know. Modern times now, you know. Move forward, man, and fix up the place, man. No matter how small it is. But I talk about poor. Okay, so alright, so me poor. I may have a little shop. I may go on the name Ran Mushet Shop. You know that? And show me poor, my little shop full of cardboard, check all my glass case, check all the floor. You know what I mean? Fix up your place, man. Yeah, you know, where if you get money from? Then that's why I have shop, the money I look. You know, you know what I mean? Set your thing right. And do your little thing and clean it, man. You know, if you have money to keep it clean. Keep it clean, man. And set it right and improve and think about growth. Move forward. Because right now in Jamaica, you know, we have to find a way out of this situation. Have to find a way out. We are smart people. Smart people. So let's find a way out. Together. You know? Because in Jamaica, you know, look at somebody used to sing when you go to school. World cousin. Before you click it, you know someone used to sing, the more we are together. You know what I mean? Which school you go? The more we are together, the happier we shall be. Why not easy, you? It's exactly 5 o'clock and time for the lotto draw, cash pot and all of that. So you all get ready. Listen up for dollars. Pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, cash pot, live, everything. Happy now, don't you?
I refill breadfruit in the land of bread. No, man.
Yes, Jamaica. It's Thursday afternoon on the island. Sun about to go down right now on this lovely day. And we're at 4 minutes past 5. 4 minutes past 5. A lot of people leaving work at 5 o'clock. All right, probably on the road right now. Safe travel on the gravel. And if you see any puddle of water, you know us smart Jamaicans, when we see water on the road, you're not too driving that fast. Like next thing you know, there goes the pothole. You know where you're going on. So drive carefully on the roads, right? And have yourself a great Thursday evening. And this is a Steppn razor. What's the come? We're going to talk to Popo, the man, Mr. Powell, who's in charge of Montego-Bay United. They're the champion football team here on the island. He's got a lot to say. And he's done it a miraculous job. We're going to talk to him. And open up the phone lines, because I know you want to talk on the Steppn razor. And I say, you know, go.
And he leave from the prison and take the seat of the president. Stone one.
First one, Joseph Hill, the great. Yes, job people, you're great. You know your worth. Children of kings and queens. Come around. step up and know yourself. No, let me talk to the people of Montego Bay now. Montego Bay now, especially St. James now. Let me talk to the people down there now, because at my place, from a 9-year-old, we take, I know JU, we take bus from Sava, my uncle, we drive by the JU, Jolly bus, yeah, and reach a place named Tucker. My place, long time. Yeah, no little boy go to Jerry Park or at Seaban, Wadada, Violet Kickers. No. Long time in Montego Bay, we've been going through the football. But over a while now, Western Jamaica don't really have much going on with the football. Reno used to be a dominant team. You know, Reno coming up now, doing their thing. Not bad, Reno. Still surviving despite everything. And then now, we have Seba now Montego Bay United. And a brother named Mr. Powell, call him Pow. Long time, the man I love football. And Pow just stick to the thing. And with his team, Pow hold on to his dream. You know, and we see we're in the papers now, we see where Captain Burrell is now, like Captain gone on to a next term of presidency. You know what I mean? So, Captain, I hope this term, you know, because you don't know, I'm a general, we can't talk to you. Even public, make people hear what I have to tell you. You understand, Captain? We hope you move forward with vision. Open up your eyes, you understand? Rub your eye and put the Visine in if that's what it takes. You know what I mean? We have to deal with the thing differently. We make too many mistakes and we keep making the mistakes. And every now and again we say football academy I go build and we hear all kind of story. Nothing has happened. And we are dealing with the football fool. But we have one person that we can point to here in the island and say, see the man they have vision. And I would believe that the smart thinking people of Montego Bay who understand what sports mean to the world and see clubs like Barcelona and Manchester United and Chelsea and Bayern Munich and Celtics and all those teams and see how successful they are and see that this is a big money game. Okay? And think big and stop look just pan on a big tour and look further and see what this man has done, Mr. Powell. And see if I can buy into the dream and make the thing grow for wider Jamaica. Because this thing's supposed to benefit everybody. Perfect example, look at Jamaica and look at our exploits at the Olympics. Remember, say, how whole $1 million Babylon spend and we go far and we say, yes, what go on for we since then? Basically, what can we say that has happened since then? More than Damien Crawford saying shell down a club up there. Nothing else. A joke thing. Let's bring in Mr. Arville Powell. We call him Pow. Pow.
Blessed love, man.
Blessed love, man. Welcome. IRI FM, live and direct, Paul. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Ron. As I said, even right now, the program is fitting the Art of War.
Art of War, Paul. Paul.
Continues, Ron.
Paul.
Yeah.
Think about this. When I spoke to you earlier on, right? A lot of times people hear me come on the radio, right? And they hear me personally as a youth burn all the fire upon some fest and say me's a man with me rather fly 10 hours go to Germany go MC a festival more than take a $1 zillion for MC the festival. Why me do that? Because sometimes a man if you understand say enough little things me understand as a youth and say the man in no visionary youth. Now a club like Montego Bay United we discussed earlier on. How you think like a city of Montego Bay? Montego Bay is a premier tourist attraction. You have a big festival down there like Reggae Sumfest. You know if you say Sumfest, like when you look on our Montego Bay United shirt, you should have seen Reggae Sumfest. Now big promotion that. Or maybe something else from Montego Bay, even Half Moon.
Well, Ron, as I said before now, we want things to identify our city with. First and foremost.
Then no Montego Bay promote them now. No Montego Bay.
By extension, Ron Jamaica is in the sea advice, not care where I take it from. But we say Jamaica, and we are do our little part by the little city where we come from, Montego Bay.
We have to lift up the city,
and then we go further and we say no, all the things that can help us to be global, to extend to the world, which again is our music, which is our festivals. And suppose you speak about them, Ron. And
yeah, but for ever since we can't see the contribution except every now and again when festival I keep jazz and lose or some fest, yes, a hotel full. That's all. And after a hotel full and it done and they take down your sign and gone. And next year again, you know?
It's a promotion. It continues, man, and it has to be year around. Even though you now feel it, the festival itself, except inside of the summer, it should be felt all year around. And this is what the football
is. Waste no time on that. Nobody waste no time about it. Let me talk about the football now. You know what I mean? Let's go through that. Congratulations, Mr. Powell, and your team did great. We understand that up in Tucker, you also start to set up almost like a whole football academy up there. You have all hotel rooms that just in case you invite players to come from anywhere, players can get their own room. Are true?
It's just cottages, man. It's just cottages. We are thinking about sports tourism. We are thinking about the community where we can have people coming from the States and we accommodate them. Not in a 5-star way because them don't have a 7-star hotel them already. So we can accommodate them up to 1 star, up to a hut. And there are some children now even in the country that are growing up and they tend to be soft, and so we are kind of build a thing to accommodate them. Sports tourism, sports medicine, all the aspects of football. Because football is, to me, Ron, as you say, it supports all walks of life and elements of life. We can go into all different social aspects.
Even the man said you make a food. Everybody eats off of football. So you've done a tremendous job with this team. You won the Premier League competition here in the island. You've done a tremendous job. Montego Bay United. Against all the odds. Yeah. So what's next now for Montego Bay United now?
Well, Ron, and honestly, I personally, I don't know if we can continue. And when I try to express yourself sometime, Ron, people think how old sort of thing.
Express yourself, man. What do you mean?
There's the vision that is lacking. I would try to take the people and make them see it. And who can't see it, to try to make them feel it. But sometimes the struggle, they're just not seeing it, Ron.
Let me ask you a question. We're talking to Arvil Popo from Montego Bay United. Yeah, the champion football team in the island. So you won the championship, and I know it has not been a good week for Montego Bay. It has not been. I mean, yes, we won the championship, but the story of the two little boys that got washed away is like it just derail everything. We can't even have an official celebration.
And we have suspended, and as a matter of fact, we sent out this press release 2 days ago, that we are suspending our celebration in honor.
Very good. Man. And one more today again, man. Sad. So maybe next week or so we can probably have something. But for now, we need this period to just, reflect
that. Because, again, they are part of us.
They are part of us, man. Maybe a little fans.
That we support and we want them to feel our support.
Yes,
in
sir.
this time and to also, in their privacy, not invade them and let them know that we are here for any strength them want to see.
Thank you very much, Powell. I know you're good, I know you're dead, man. Yeah. Mr. Powell.
But Ron, still, Ron, as I said before, in accomplishing certain things, power alone can't do it. And the power, Ron...
That's what I was getting to, Paul. That's what I was getting to. I was about to ask you a question now. So tell me something now. Despite the sadness where I got you on thing now, since Monday night, since you won the competition, how many people have contacted you from Montego Bay, even to say congratulations, like people in authority or, maybe?
In authority?
Yeah.
The only authority, man, is the people, man, on the street, man.
So hold on, so maybe like the mayor, so nobody in a call to say, well done, Mr. Powell, for highlighting.
Them can't get me around. Maybe my phone busy and them can't get me or something like that. But, Ron.
So what about the Chamber of Commerce?
Ron, first and foremost, we could big up the people them and say it can't be done, man. We could big them up, man, because them give the strength to continue. See? To the persons that sat on the fence and not help none at all. Because, Ron, as we said before, when the contribution that we get and the energies that we get, there are positive energies from a lot of people. Same way. Even behind the scenes. Because, Ron, you and me know, say, it's about 10 years now in a reason. And me can hear people that come to me every morning and tell me what you talk about. Till me start tuning and I say, I lie. To me, people on the street say, Paul, how you do, Ron? You appear, Ron, you do this, you do that, you do that. And Paul buy out everything and Paul do that. And Paul, but Paul, them don't even understand, Ron. So people will see the positive thing. Give the energy for the nation and for the youths them. Them don't even understand that. And
today, a long time I don't see you not talk to you, Paul. I don't get all my jersey. I not even get to tell you thanks.
I only a kilo. Ron, me, the man of myself, every day, I say, Paul, I lie. And I say again, Ron, thank you for all of that, man.
No, but I was my original Seba youth, man. We see where Seba standing. You remember first time when Seba wanted that play, you should know my name is in your headbands. My brother used to bring me a match, and every time when a match done, my brother always go by section of Ed Barnes. This is like a virgin from Mobile, we used to call Ed Barnes. Because as soon as the match done, he used to read the sports to me, As the match done, he'll say like, Seba United defeated Wadada by 2 goals to 0. Good morning, I'm Ed Barnes reporting the news and games of the world the people play. When they still alive?
Well, and you know, I don't that for the longest while. I'm not sure what that means.
A long time, my brother bring me a park. So me original Seba. So Montego Bay United.
And then I said there are a lot of people that are bigger Seba people than me, and bigger supporters of football than me. But them just sit down and whatever.
No, they're not Montego Bay United. 1 second, Paul. Don't move. We're talking live to Orville Powell. Paul from Montego Bay United on the Steppn Razor. It's 5:22 p.m. RFM time.
Breadfruit in the land of bread.
It's 5:26 p.m. and this is Steppn Razor Ruta with lyrics like a bazooka. I know we got the man on line right here, Mr. Orville Powell. Paul, we call him, from Montego Bay United. And in the champion team, beat up our good friend Waterhouse 5 goals to 2. I know Waterhouse, why I know you feel it all toughy. See Tuffy, you see Tuffy on TV on the phone. Like Tuffy, of course, like my big star. Tuffy, I saw you go, because when we talked to Tuffy last time, Tuffy, I tell me no. Oh, Mobile United can't hold the side. Hey, Mobile United have a you to play forward there, man. I tell you want to score 3 goals and assisted 2. Man, mash up the place, man. So we got Paul on the line. Paul.
Yeah, man.
Well done, man.
They didn't know what it them. And first and foremost, to also run. I want to congratulate Waterhouse because they were world opponents. I mean, not hear nobody have big them up. So
no, we big them up, man. They're not for team to man. Firehouse, man.
Yeah, man. We don't say we have to beat them, just the art of war.
Yeah.
Somebody had to win, somebody had to lose. This time it was we. The last time it was them.
Yeah, so you go. And
the war continues.
Paul. So Paul, so you say right now you're not sure if you can continue. What you mean? It's up to the people now of Montego Bay.
Things don't change, Ron.
What kind of things?
I've been doing all of this to make people can work.
All right. So now that you do it now, they must can come on board now. Like me, I said, but I love to see reggae Sumfest. Right, on the shirt. I mean, no a good promotion that anywhere around the world. You can associate with
Montego Bay. As I said before, global. You have to think
half moon.
Not about Jamaica or Jamaica of such, but globally.
Hey, me don't want nobody vex if me see Rio. Suppose all the man in the league for Rio and say, Mr. Powell, I listened on the radio and I think I want to buy put a name on team. I don't know, Rio.
And we have the Jamaican band that we really want to emphasize and but if they come,
sell out, as for Paul, as a white man, I say I move out with you, Paul, sell out.
That is the whole thing, man. And we have said, me could be, that's all me I say, Ron, before anything else, me a Jamaican, man. And I'm Montego. So, here what me I say now, me could deal with the Jamaica thing now, man. Me could set the house in order now, man. Me could create jobs to the youth them now, man. Or different avenues. And this is what me I say. Me I do this week now through football and sports. And just come help now, man.
Yeah, man. Come in now, man.
Right now,
Rope in now, man.
I don't know if they're going to help me again in a run. Because here I know. Feel shame. Them good and feel shame and say, yo.
No, man. Come in, man. All right, we get past the shame part now. We are Montego, man. You understand?
Come in, man.
Come in, man. Make Montego.
You know what? Associate itself with champions. We are champions now.
All right. Yeah, can you say never it couldn't happen?
Another level. It's CFU. Jamaica, we will be representing Jamaica now at the CFU level and Conca Cup level. And we can put hands together, Ron, and reach to the club championship of the world, man.
Yeah, so tell me something now, Paul. Now that you win the Premier League in Jamaica now, you going to go foreign to play football now?
Well, we have to, because we have to represent the country.
Wow.
But again, we don't know if we can do it, and if we don't get the support, we can't do it.
You're going to get the support, man. Come on, man. Listen now, man. Listen now, Paul, listen now. Montego Bay people, they know we're ready. You understand? Paul, we're asking kindly. We know some people probably feel away, but listen now, jump in for the opportunity now. Support Montego Bay United, and this goes out to every federation, every football loving, every parish in Jamaica. Step up. We also have to respect captain, because captain putting in bakery money and everything, and you have the captain thing going around the island. Man, it's a boy, captain, I president, and he must sponsor the whole of the league, but nobody else not do it. And the league must go on.
There's a youth by the name of Lunch. Sits on the corner of Harbour Street and Market Street in Montego Bay selling paper.
Lunch.
Big man that carry. And there's a Soupy John Soupy John. Soupy and Union Street.
Yeah.
And Dalton the porridge man. The man that carry porridge can give it every Saturday have soup. Lunch, carrying bag of chicken and bag of rice. See, these people cannot afford it. We want to think that cannot afford it. We have to big them up, man. To all of the supporters that come every day, man, and pay, man. And the support us and be a strength for us. So why is it that the man was supposed to can't do it? Blacker, the paper man, the water youth, right? Hello, BRICS, right there, was selling water.
Me know blacks, man,
the
the blue
contribution
cap,
what the man they give to the club and to the cars, it is tremendous. And maybe we couldn't do it without them too. Because of them give me the spirit every day. And all we are saying, the poor people and the local people, we know and them are support the thing. All we are saying now, the real people, them, man.
Step up.
Come, we could do it real, man, and step up, man. And I don't want a sponsorship money too. We need to be partners, man. We don't want a sponsorship. We don't want to throw no money at us. We don't want the place to reach in a state where we can call it ghetto so we can throw social money at it. Make we develop the thing, man. Make we develop the opportunities, them. See, so it don't reach to that state. Because if you don't have vision and can see if the youth them don't have something to do, then go and find something to do. Don't make it reach there, sir. And you know what man go say, and that's the responsibility is government. And we are the government, man. And all of this, man, we need to sit down and stop talking, and we need to action. But we don't want to be no president, man, or the man at the head, man. But we want to be a worker and work for the nation, man, and the betterment of the youth. And if a man can't see that, one more for the run. More than go run, go find some people. When I'm ready for me run, maybe them can call me.
All right.
Because this is what power is all about. And this is true Jamaican, man. What wants to see Jamaica get better. And all me I say, the vehicle me I try to do true is the football.
Yes, I. Well said, Paul. Well said. Paul, big up everyone. Montego Bay United. Big up Alamobi, my place, Hart Street, Gully. Big up Outer Flanker. Big up Rosal, Iron Shore, Catherine Hall, Rose Green, CLM, Catherine Mount, everywhere. Big up. Enough love.
All of the communities.
Every community. Green Pond. Green Pond.
United,
everywhere.
Man. We are united, man. Big up all of the football clubs, them too, man.
Everywhere, man.
That feed into this thing, man.
Yes,
and
sir.
And them make what it is today. All of the ballers, them.
Respect. And big up the whole team.
Everybody, every energy.
Mr. Powell, man.
Bless man. Thanks.
Paul, big up, you know. I have to tell people, say, a long time I never really see you, Paul. The other night I see you on TV, you know. See, man, they fling you on a turn, you on a... They feel happy, and congratulations. Big up everyone. It's a joy. All right, Paul, all the best, yeah.
Bless and thanks again. Man.
Yes, sir. Yeah. And congratulations to Montego Bay United. And Montego Bay, despite everything, man, you know what I mean, we're kind of sad in our heart, and we still, you know, still remember the two little boys and thing, you know. And still give thanks for a victory and move on. Because you remember one time they used to say Montego Bay is a friendly city. Yeah, you know, we're friends. Right now it is 5:34. Yes, this is the Steppn Razor. You can call me now, you know. Let's take some calls, man, before we go now, man. And here's a beautiful lady. I mean, we have a lot of visitors here on the island. Welcome to Jamaica. Here's a nice, pretty girl all the way from, where she come from again, World Cousin? World Cousin? You say, man, we walk out of the studio going with the girl last time. World Cousin! Jano, a pretty girl, you know, her name is Nikki Fernandez. Sweet girl from, I try to remember the place, but I mean, World Cousin gone with the girl. I can't even get to ask her a question. So quick you fall in love, World Cousin. Anyway,
don't need no diamond ring. Never needed all them things.
IRFM, I did lick that. All right, sister. Oh, we're from Nashville, Tennessee. Her name is Nikki Fernandez. And she said she never really been that kind of girl that love fussy things. You know, she rather just find all that nice little Jamaican and dance in a kitchen and like a one-room home. She alright, she don't want to go one room. As long as she's happy with him, you know. Sweet. Alright, this is Steppn Razor on IRFM. Nice song. Big up Drummy. Love to you, Drummy. I think I have a happy birthday to say for my friend Carl up in Kingston. I'm gonna find it on my phone in a minute. Alright, Steppn Razor. I know you've been really waiting to talk, so let me say talk. We're ready to talk, you know. Come on, it's 5:37. News coming around the corner, so let's go. Open up the lines, IRFM. The Art of War. Yes, Steppn.
Yes, my brother. Give thanks.
Give thanks, Jolly.
Ruta, may I tell you, we give thanks to the changes that Jah give I and I, you know.
Yes, I.
Yes, I tell you, I appreciate of it. Big thanks. Give thanks.
No. Yeah, man. Muta the Gambia going well still, man. Very well, and I teach you well. Muta teach you well, man. All right. Man just gone, so yeah. All right, it's a Steppn Razor, the Art of War, Jah people. 5:38 news will come up in a little while. Respect. Hold on. No, here is not in Jamaica. Some people feel say, hey. Some people feel say when I'll boss not about they don't do no work, you know. Brian.
Yes, sir.
Take this thing there. Hey. All right. Let's see what I'm going. Steppn.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Live and direct.
Greetings.
Greetings, man.
Well, you know, a solution when we think can happen, you know, Ruta.
Yeah.
Is that we need more community intervention and more human intervention in everything what we're doing now.
Yeah.
That's what I say, because enough people sit down and wait for divine intervention. That is important, but Father don't provide everything what we need for solve a problem.
Yeah, then we
just have to put in some community intervention.
Human intervention. To be. So you never pass you and blow me out like a kiss and say Ruta. Man,
and you see at this time of the day, Ron. We normally meet in the mornings.
Oh, so a good time to come in if you never walk in with anybody. Anyway, have a nice time. You're in Premier League, right? News. RFM, have yourself a good afternoon. It's 5:46. News starts now on RFM.